Okay, so today you're going to be doing a values clarification activity, and you all know that's the way I like to start every single one of my units. And the reason for that is when you do argumentative writing, it's really, really important that before you write, you understand where you stand on these issues, where your values are. And I think one of the best ways to really understand where your values lie is through asking questions. So this type of values clarification, I have presented for you 12 different scenarios. Now, each of these 12 scenarios are completely real. They all happened. I've left out some of the details like names and dates and when they happened and whatever, and the context, but they are all 100% true and they all have to do with the criminal justice system. And essentially, you're ranking it on fairness. So, what is fair, what's not fair, what is kind of okay, what's unconscionable. So, some of these situations are pretty horrific. Others are a little more benign. And what you're going to do is you're going to read through these 12 scenarios and you're going to go through and rank them from 1 to 12. Let's see, with 1 being the absolute worst. I know that's a little bit backwards. Usually you go that 1 is the best, first is the best, but in this one, 1 is going to be the worst, and 12 is going to be the best. So everybody is going to have different answers, right? Everybody's going to have a different number 1. Everyone's going to have a different number 2, and a different number 3, and a different number 12. Maybe some of you have the exact same values, but I'm going to guess that many of you are going to find this, that you're going to find that you're going to have a variety of answers. And if we were in class, what I would have you do is I would have you read through, or I'd have you spend a few minutes doing this, and then you would compare your rankings with those around you and then as a whole class. And I'm going to bet that not anybody in this class is going to have the same exact rankings. And that really goes to show you just how everybody values different things, different scenarios, and different outcomes differently. Okay, so please spend some time doing that. And then I really do encourage you, if you have friends in this class, compare it. So maybe you think that, for example, a high school senior taken out of class by assistant principal and several police officers. She's put in handcuffs and searched for weapons and narcotics, but none are found. Maybe you don't think that that's bad. Maybe that's more like your 12 or your 10 or 11 or something like that. But maybe that's happened to you. Maybe you know something that's happened and you find that really unjust, being, perp walked out of class for something you didn't do. Okay? Maybe you don't care about that, and that's not going to be number 1 or even in your top 10. But the idea is at the end of this, you all have a very solid understanding about where you stand on these issues. Then what we're going to do is at the end of the unit, I want you to come back and review and see if you won't change up your rankings a little bit. I think the mark of an intelligent person is somebody who can start somewhere, analyze a set of materials and situations, and then come out somewhere differently at the end. Maybe that won't happen to you, but I think having an open mind is super important, and like I said, it shows great intelligence. So do that. You'll do this first, and then we'll reevaluate at the end. Okay? Thank you.